banks around the world have cut interest rates, there's been a marked change in consumer behaviour related to the ownership of savings products, savings intentions and switching. Hi, my name's Boorman and I'm Chief Products Officer with RFI Global. Today I'm going to be revisiting an article that I wrote at the start of the year. In that article I predicted that rate cuts would prompt consumers to change how they save and borrow, and this in turn would require greater focus on customer retention by financial institutions. I spoke about increased levels of saving as rates had increased. For example, increased ownership of savings products, going from 69% to 83% in Canada, and more consumers maintaining multiple savings accounts, for example, going from 23% to 31% in Australia. And more consumers opening savings accounts. 34% of consumers in the UK had opened a savings account in the last 12 months. We've seen the predicted rate cuts by central banks flow through. Central banks, including those in the US, UK, Canada and Australia, have all reduced rates as inflationary pressures have eased. In many cases, economists predict further rate reductions in the second half of this year. "29% of consumers in the UK now plan to save more in the next 12 months. This percentage continues to build, having been 28% at the end of 2024 and 20% in 2022. As rates have fallen, the proportion of UK consumers that plan to put their money in savings accounts has reduced, and the proportion that plan to put their money in investments has increased. The percentage of UK consumers that hold a savings account has fallen by 2 percentage points in 2025, from 79% to 77%. The good news is that more consumers are happy with what they have in savings. In the UK, this has gone from 20% at the end of 2024 to 26% now. Easing cost of living pressures would have helped here. Typical monthly savings have also increased by around 40%. Very much in line with my prediction, 44% of UK consumers now say that they plan to switch their savings account. This was only 23% at the end of 2024. This proportion is now the highest we've seen. In markets like Indonesia and Malaysia, we're seeing about 1 in 2 consumers looking to save more in the next 12 months. In Hong Kong, 32% of consumers are looking to save more. In Australia, we've seen savers become more rate driven, seeking out the best rates as rates overall come down. 48% of savers who opened their savings account in the last 12 months say they did so because of a competitive base interest rate. It is as low as 36% among those who opened their savings account prior to the last 12 months. More savers hold multiple savings accounts. This has increased to 59%, having been 51% in 2024. And the proportion that have switched their savings account in the last 12 months has also increased from 8% in August last year to more than 10% now. 48% say they did so to access a better rate. This has previously been as low as 29%. 14% of savers are highly likely to switch in the next 12 months, a percentage that has also increased. Finally, in Canada, we've seen a reduction in the proportion of consumers that plan to take up a new savings account after peaking 2024, amid a broader reduction in product application intent. Ultimately, we anticipate more of the same. Interest rate reductions prompting consumers to reassess the products and providers they use for their banking. We know that consumers don't only make decisions based on price, but equally price is often the primary driver. What can financial institutions do about it? A key action is ensuring that consumers see value in the products that they hold. Value is about more than just the interest rate. It encompasses the utility that products deliver. Utility includes features that make products easy to use and that make customers feel rewarded. We're shaping up for an interesting few months ahead. Thanks for watching. Please connect for more insights.